thing have you brought to the industry? Because you said you like to do new things. You like to introduce new things.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the new thing that you have introduced to this industry that you said it was never there before, but Shagawayana Ray Vines?
Alright. So, me that's made it as Mamsina Chinon's fashion. Mamsina fashion. It was all artist and Yimba.
Pause.
Yeah.
Industry pia urugureva.
I'm talking about the whole industry, the entertainment industry.
The arts and entertainment.
Yeah.
Kwakusina fashion.
Kwakusina zvezezvuru. So inini brought away kuti mpana nyangwa kataka kutedza zvandaita zvisika. Angazosvika pa level randiri. But vekudhara generation before, they didn't create a way for us. We had to create our own way.
I need to understand what you say there was no fashion. What fashion is this that you're talking about?
Okay, as for me, I created a brand. If you have numbers, you can create a brand. I created Mkukuji. And Mkukuji is one of the top brands in Zimbabwe right now. You see.
What does Mkukuji mean?
Mkukuji means gathering things together. Kukukuja. Wambona no kukuja. Shone mshogedu ndobe kuonde valley.
Kuonde Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying is kirire ku printa ma t-shirts. Vachisa branding pa ma t-shirts. Yanga isipo until Ray Vines came into the mix.
It was there, but sanga so istakazoeva.
That's naka style
kwa naka skill ya ngone karimu. Yoti munhu akaona Ray Vines I know that I want to get my numbers. I will start doing ads for the companies. I will start doing that. And this was pa page pangu pa kwenda pa Instagram pangu. Unonyasa ona panda katangira kusvika pana svika nas. You can see. Kundaka pana shida so.
I'd like to say though, people like Trevor Dongo. Trevor Dongo has been doing these Trevor Dongo t-shirts and hoodies and about he was printing his brand onto his clothes. In 2017, I actually got a military touch sweater from military touch movement sweater from Jar Praiser. Let's see another person, Mudiwa Hood. He's had this Mudiwa Hood, hoodies that he's had. HKD Freeman has also been doing that. He's been printing these brands. These are things that I'm talking about as far back as 2017 that people were clamoring to get as well. So what do you mean when you say kuti Sipo Naka swag?
If you see what is a military touch, they have no culture. If you see Myangu, you know, people are dancers of fun no tamba, they are wearing Gedo Sababa right now. The culture it's
ximextv on Instagram, ximextv on Facebook, ximextv on YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms, turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. So that's the interview which is making rounds on social media of Ray Vines, a comedian and Power FM DJ, radio personality, Rumbizai Shavari. Big up, big salute to this interview. The man seems cocky. At the same time, many people are saying, you know what, we are not following this guy. We are actually, unfollowing Ray Vines. I mean, for real. I watched this whole interview. People are saying so many things regarding to this interview. I just feel that he's a young man who is actually, expressing himself that fear or a favor. What the Jera Kona artist, musician, comedian, whoever, I sugar coating, but this young man was actually outspoken. He was saying his mind, he was speaking his mind. You are just talking as a man, I like this, I don't like this, I like this, I like that. I mean, on this clip, he's talking about him, revamping, reintroducing game refashion in industry. I mean, so many artists have done it, from way back. It's not like he is the first person to do that, but one of some t-shirt and but in many circumstances, when I lasted for 3 months or 4 months, when I was starting I watched the man starting from nothing into something. I mean, the young man managed to actually, gain so many followers over, industry. Maybe I'm not good or so, but they've managed to establish a business set of things of which many people have failed to do. My artists are going to fail to actually do that. So big up to the young man of doing that. But I still feel that he just needs to respect other people's brains. He needs to respect other people's heart. Second opposite, pass, you just need to be humble. He's doing well, he's doing good. He managed to get attention from the young generation, my 19-20 years. He managed to establish that age group fans. Atopinda, as much as we don't like it, but atopinda because they actually look they actually follow him. They actually follow him on his Instagram, Facebook page. Follow maskitsa anoita. Saka ane age group yake vanomteera, ane vanhu vanotengawo zvaanogadzira iye. Saka kana usingatenge usabva wangoti mbano yantaurisa, but no, akatotsvaga target yemarket yema-t-shirts ake, yema-brands ake, iye zvaanoita iye. And zvitomufambira because in many years we've seen kuti artists anoita popular ozikana nemunhu wese, but ozonzonzi ningikina akashaya, ozonzonzi angasina nabhara, angasina nachino, oshawazotsaka mbiri yese yanga naye ngiri yei angazi, but wafana mazwana wakutsvaga mari, the hustlers. So big up to your hustle, big up to your hustle. And kwandiri inini hangu I just feel kuti you don't have to be cocky, you don't have to tikisira brand yemwe munhu, like zvangakutaura zvaja praise. I was just bored, just respect someone else's hustle. So I watched this whole interview. One thing you talked about was Winky D. I agree with him. In Winky D, I used to be a big fan of Pakatanga, but akazondirasa in the middle whereby his sound yakachinja, of doing things yakachinja. Those things you know what, I'm not gonna support the guy, although Winky D still have many people who followed him. I still feel that his music did change. It did change a lot, and I don't know but I do agree with what the young man was saying, Ravines. But the whole interview was actually good. It was a good interview. Young people doing things really positive, but most times vanhu vada kunzonzi ningikini ari kuputa mbanje, ningikini auta zvema-drugs, and people will be happy to hear that. But kana fana vanasana Ravines nevamwe vari kuhasla by social media, trying to earn a living out of it. Big up to you, gentlemen. Big up to my youth. I'll try kurarama. It's hustling time. Maize nguva yekuti munofuma wakarara kaiwa, inguva yekutoti munofana kutongosenza wotongeta chimwe. So big up to Ravines for that interview. I would rate that interview 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was a good interview. The man spoke his mind, which is good. Artists should be able to do that, not to sugarcoating each and everything. So and this is ximextv, Zimbabwe leading trending gossip TV. Ximex Music, the best music show right now on TV. Subscribe to the channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Ximex Music on Ximex TV. Bless up. Boom.